Hey clioaite, performative male question. Does the treatment of women throughout history ever bum you out as a historian? Feels like it would put a damper on my interest if I was a chick. I think it's possibly good to remember to like not judge the past based on the present, and to like separate the past from the present is a very important skill to have. Like, and just to accept the fact that times were different and the treatment of people were different and things were very, very, well, different. Like, it's called presentism. That's what it's called. Presentism is when you judge the past based on present day morals. And as a historian, that's something you need to avoid, because your job is to uncover the past, find out, you know, as close as we can, using the evidence that we have, what happened and what things were like, and analyze data and all that jazz, and interpret things and sources that we have to come up with a picture of the past. It's not the historian's job to moralize, and whilst you can, I'm sure, you know, feel down about it, because things maybe weren't so great, but that's just life. That's life. There are plenty of people alive nowadays who are probably not, there's possibly people nowadays living through very similar circumstances to the people that we're looking about, that you're talking about and alluding to. Because unfortunately, human suffering is an eternal experience and isn't just limited to history. There's a lot of horrible things happening in modern day as well. What was the first serial killer guy you ever encountered? Don't say me. As in, like, ever heard of, I suppose. Not like, encountered as in, like, you ever heard about them. I think for me it probably was Jack the Ripper. Genghis Khan. Ed Gein. Jack the Ripper. Ted Bundy. Jack the Ripper. Eric and Dylan. Who's Eric and Dylan? Sweeney Todd. The Zodiac Killer. Cao. Charles Manson? I guess he counts. Hannibal Lecter? Oh yeah, Hannibal Lecter. We do have a remarkable amount of serial killers. Famous. I guess it is quite high profile. Oh, they're the Columbine shooters. Or Columbine, sorry. Okay. I imagine it's, yeah, probably like regional as well. I think for me it probably was Jack the Ripper. This is the first one I ever encountered. In terms of me being alive and knowing of them, I think I was too young to know about Columbine when it happened. Or was I? Or too foreign. I might have been too foreign. When was Columbine? There was the one in Australia and Tasmania. That was in 98, I think. Vague memories of it not being... Oh, Columbine was 1999. I guess it didn't... I probably wasn't aware of it then, until I was much older. You wouldn't call Columbine a serial killing? It's more like a mass murder, I guess. Killing spree? I asked my roomie, and she came up with one I hadn't heard of before. Do you mind if I Google it? Paulie Harvey Crippen. The acid bath murderer. What the hell? He was an American who went on a mass murdering spree in the UK? He was the first suspect to be captured with the aid of wireless telegraphy. aka a phone call, I guess? He was charged for the murder of his second wife. Ah, because he had an affair and he wanted to divorce his wife, I guess. And so he traveled to the UK after killing her. So not actually a mass murderer, just a very famous trial of he killed his wife and then fled to the UK, I guess. Yeah, that's just a murderer, not a mass murderer. Interesting. Would Henry be a mass killer? Yeah, but he's got a...
That can help you. That's worth a try.
He's allowed to? Question mark? I guess most gamers are kind of like mass killers in most games, especially Animal Crossing. Especially in Animal Crossing.
Well, like
I've seen the ghettos and segregation that people undertake in Animal Crossing. Henry's a good boy. Yeah, on a quest for vengeance. Although he's finished his quest now. 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55 cokes, 100 tater tots, 100 pizzas, 100 tenders, 100 meatballs, 100 coffees, 55 wings, 55 shakes, 55 pancakes, 55 pastas, 55 peppers, and 155 taters.